What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Slightly different kind of video we're going to be doing today. This is more of a personal, more of a we get to know each other type video, because I've been doing the videos for about 3 or 4 months now, and they've all been vlogs, they've all been me going out doing things, never really about me. So this is it's going to be more of a just me, you sitting here talking kind of video. It's a little bit more personal, nothing more personal than my tattoos. So that's what we are going to be talking about today. So the first tattoo I got, May 2014, picture of a stag. So this is a strange place to get your first tattoo, because most people, they'll go for like a tester one. It'll be like on the neck or on their ankle, somewhere where people can't see, because they're like, I don't know if I like tattoos, blah, blah, blah. And no, not me, I went all in, just fucking forearm. No other tattoos surrounding it, just on its own forearm tattoo. So the stag was the first idea I had for a tattoo. It's what I'd always wanted, it's what I'd thought about for years. And I was going through a hard time in a relationship at the time. I was like, I want something to cheer me up, getting a tattoo, getting this tattoo. So I brought in this just quite a bad picture of a stag, to be honest. Luckily the guy I went to, Chris, who all of my tattoos have been done by, all of his work I will link in the description down below. His Tumblr, his Instagram, Facebook, just so you can check out all of his work. Luckily he redesigned the picture that I brought in, which was crap, and came out with this. The only adjustment I made to this was the triangle was the other way around, and in the triangle was a picture of an eyeball. For anyone who knows, that's the Illuminati. Which I didn't know at the time. I still don't really know what it is. So, but that's what people were telling me when I was showing them the design before I got it done. I was like, oh, that's the Illuminati. I don't know what that is, so I don't want to be associated with it. So I had up until the day before, I was like, I need to do something with this triangle. Luckily, the week I was getting it, all of the Harry Potter films were on TV for me to watch. So, just, you know, I like it, I'm a nerd, I changed it to the Deathly Hallows. And actually, an hour before I sat down to get this tattoo, the person who I was in a bad relationship with actually texted me and said, you know what, you don't suit tattoos, you shouldn't get that, I don't like that design, you're making a big mistake. It's the fucking worst thing someone can tell you when you're about to sit down to get your first tattoo. Got it anyway, loved it, love tattoos, decided, right, my arm's gonna get filled up with them now. That's it, it's done. So while I was in there, I think I booked my next one, which was the crane. So sticking with that kind of theme, it's geometric dot work. It's the art style for all the tattoos I've got. This one was, so I've always been a fan of like Japanese art, always liked the kind of manga and stuff growing up. I'd got out of that bad relationship, and the crane represents happiness and prosperity. That's what I was aiming for. It was quite a nice symbol to then get on my arm. So that was my next one. The inside of the bicep here is actually pain ratings. The tattoo pain ratings go yellow, red, purple, and purple was like, holy fuck! But honestly, that one wasn't too bad. I was hungover at the time, head back, arm out like that, and I think I even fell asleep for a little while. So anyone thinking of getting a tattoo in that area, it's not too bad. Don't be afraid. So my next tattoo was a lesson in originality. So all of the tattoos I'd had so far, I'd kind of brought in some concept art, some ideas, worked with my tattoo guy, and come up with something original to do together. The next one, I just brought in a picture that I got off of Google Images. It was like, oh, you want me to do this? You want me to do it? I was like, no. I like this picture that I found. I want this. So, a lesson in originality. About 6 months ago, I was in the gym. Some guy taps me on the shoulder, take my headphones off, and he's like, oh, bro, like your tattoo. And he's got exactly the same one in exactly the same place. Lesson in originality. The only thing I changed in this, so I try and add slightly nerdy twists on all of my tattoos. We've got Deathly Hallows in there, And this one, the Zelda Triforce. Massive Zelda fan. Had to slip it in there somewhere. Love it. So the next one I got is probably one of my more personal ones. That's on my shoulder. Not a lot of people know I've got this one as well because it's covered up by the sleeve most of the time. And the reason this one's more personal to me is it's because it's in memory to my nana. Got it slightly after she passed away. And it was a nice way to represent her because she was kind of an artist by trade. She did it as a job, did kind of the architecture blueprints for the council. She liked to paint in her spare time. She taught me to paint. It's where I get some of my sort of artistic abilities from. I like to draw. And it's kind of one of the memories I have. When I was about 10 or 11, she was teaching me how to paint. One of the things I painted that I was really proud of was this picture of a rose that she taught me how to do. So I just thought that was a nice way to kind of honour her to get that there. Obviously where it's not on display as well, it's just kind of, it's one for me. So that's quite nice. And the last one I got would be the bear. Sticking with the geometric style. So this one has a triangle in the background. Unfortunately on my arm, the edges of the triangle wrap round. So when people can't see that, they can just see the top bit, which I've been told looks like a party hat. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't hate that. Party bear, why not? So again, this one doesn't really have a backstory, doesn't have any personal specific meaning to me. I had a big old space on my arm after filling up my forearm and filling up the top. I just had my entire bicep free, so I needed a big piece to get. It fitted in with the theme. I've got the bear, wolf, stag, they're kind of Nordic mythology animals. So it kind of fit in with the theme. Again, this one, I think I brought in a picture of a polar bear. I was like, I don't want a polar bear, I just want a brown bear, but I want it dot work, I want it geometric. Again, brought it to Chris, did his magic, came out with this, love it. So that's all my tattoos, 5 of them, which I got in the span of about 13, 14 months, to be honest. Costed me well over £1,000 in total. It's now been about 12 months since my last tattoo. So I've definitely got that itch again, and I've only got one space left on this arm, which is here. It's a bit of an odd shape. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna get. I have found this just today, which I quite like. But if you guys have any suggestions for what you maybe think I should get there, I'm open to suggestions. Drop in the comments below, I'll have a look. If you have any stories or anything you want to talk about your tattoos, again, put it down there. This is more of a conversational video for us to do. But I hope you enjoyed this more of a, just get to know each other without all the fancy, the time lapses, the editing, the stuff. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. If you like the channel, remember to subscribe. Put out new content every Wednesday/Thursday, sometimes at the weekend as well. Still trying to get my upload schedule put together, but consistency is king. Content is king. One of those things, I keep hearing that, I don't know. But I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys.